Hello, you're welcome to my channel and thank you for watching this video. Today I'm going to be showing us how to make a very simple and delicious bean stew or beans porridge, whichever one you call it, because there is a secret of making this bean stew, the one that tastes so gooey, that tastes so delicious that you want to eat more and more and more. Yes, without further ado, this is a very simple recipe and very delicious that we can enjoy with our family anytime. It's so fiber packed, protein packed and everything. So without wasting our time, let's go to my kitchen and make this. To make these beans, I'm going to be using 2 cups of brown Nigerian sweet beans, which we call oloyin. Yeah, this is the beans I usually prefer for all my beans cooking. You can use any other beans of your choice. Yes, I've washed these beans. I'm going to be pouring it inside my pressure cooker. I always prefer to use pressure cooker or my rice cooker to cook my beans because it helps the beans to cook down really well. Because when your beans is well cooked, it tastes better. Yes, so now I pour the beans in the pot and I'm going to just add a little water above the beans. So the water will not be too much, so that everything will not just break inside the pot.
Thank you. I just want you to know that you're not alone. Thank you for the nights holding our children.
So the beans is already inside the pressure cooker and already plugged it. So I'm going to set it now. Usually my pressure cooker, the setting for beans is for 20 minutes, but I always prefer to set it for 30 minutes, which is the function for beef, for meat. But I love to set it on that 30 minutes. So that extra 10 minutes is going to help the beans to really cook very well. Cooking down very well does not mean the beans is going to break. It's not going to break. It's still going to retain, the shape, but it's going to be well cooked. Yeah.
Heart of this family. Yeah, you are the stones that built our home.
So this is the beans after 30 minutes. We can see the beans is well cooked. I did not add any seasoning, no salt, no onion, nothing, just water. So you can see how nice and the shapes are still there, but this beans is well cooked. It feels so gooey. Yeah, we can see how the grains look like after being cooked. See how it breaks, see how it smashes. It's so soft. And it tastes so well. If you taste it like without any salt, it tastes it there. So that's what happened to beans. If beans is well cooked, it tastes really well without any seasoning. Yes. This applies to any beans of your choice that you use. Once you cook it down very well, it tastes good without any extra seasoning. That's the nature of beans. So now I'm turning the beans into another pot because I'm going to finish it up on the stove. Sometimes I do the finishing up in the pressure cooker by just adding up all the ingredients and using the saute function. If your pressure cooker has the saute function, you can finish it up. I do that sometimes, but now I prefer to use it to do it on stove. Yes, I'm going to be adding the rest of the ingredients. I'm going to be slicing my onion. I love to slice it very thin. That's why I prefer to use this slicer because it gives a very nice thin sizes. So, and this thin sizes is very good for the beans because it cooks up very fast and it gives the beans a very nice gooey texture and nice taste. Sometimes I also do blend my onion with pepper. Like if I'm using habanero pepper, I'll just drop the onion and the habanero pepper and add a little water and just run it quick in my blender. And this also works perfectly, but I really prefer this method. If you don't have this kind of slicer, you can as well use knife, and make sure you just slice it so thin. And then you don't have to use habanero pepper or blended pepper. You can use your dry pepper, your dry cayenne pepper. Just sprinkle some, and that's all beans need. Beans does not need too much seasoning. So simple and straightforward and so delicious.
You, 'cause you are the heart of this family.
So now I'm going to be adding the onion directly into the beans, and as well the rest of the ingredient like pepper, and then the oil and salt.
Thank you. I just want you to know that you're not it.
Now I'm going to be adding some pepper mix. This has like a bell pepper, onion, dry cayenne pepper. So I'm just going to be adding a little, but this depends on whatever you can take. Yeah, just go with your taste when you are adding pepper.
You do when no one is home.
Please don't be afraid to use your palm oil moderately. Palm oil is so rich in polyphenol, carotenoid, and vitamin E. Let no one deceive you. Just buy the correct brand. Buy the correct one from a very good company. A good palm oil has its own unique taste. Don't buy adulterated one. Yeah, this is what you can research and find out on your own. So now I'll be adding a little salt, because this beans is tasty, and when beans is well cooked, you don't need too much salt. So I'm adding just a little salt. Yes, and this is your taste. You might not even add salt if you don't like salt in your food. You can use any other oil of your choice if you don't have palm oil or you don't like palm oil. All right, so this beans is ready to go on the stove. I'm going to cook it for just 10 minutes. So after 10 minutes, I'm checking on the beans. We can see that the onion has, melted, and it's looking so gooey with the beans. And, I'm just going to mix everything together very well and make sure the salt is perfect to my taste. And I'm going to leave it alone to just simmer for another 5 minutes.
You are the heart of this family. You are the stones.
Yeah, the beans is ready. I'm taking it off from the stove. It has already, simmered very well. Now I'm going to just stir everything together. You can see the onion. You can see how nice and beautiful texture that we have from the onion. And this is so perfect. No other seasoning, no cubes, nothing. Your beans doesn't need all those seasoning. When you add too much seasoning to your beans, the beans will lose its natural delicious taste. So right now we are going to plate these beans and see how it looks. You can see so nice, simple, flavorful, so juicy, so gooey.
From morning to evening for you.
So this kind of juicy beans goes very well with fried plantain. So I'm going to be garnishing it with some fried plantain. You can as well enjoy these beans on its own or use it to enjoy soaked gari. For this beans recipe, you can as well top it up with your stew. So I'm going to top this one up with my signature stew, and this is going to be so yummy and so juicy. Yeah.
that builds our home. And I don't know.
If you have watched this video to this end and you find it interesting and helpful, kindly consider subscribing to my channel, give it a like and share it to your friends and family. Yeah, from this video we can see that it's very easy to make delicious bean stew or porridge, whichever one we decide to call it. Beans does not need that extra seasonings, which it might not even be helpful or healthy for us. All beans need is just onion and then pepper and some oil. Just make sure the beans is cooked very well and we'll have a very good beans to enjoy. So I will thank you for watching. Watch more videos on my channel and see you in my next. Bye bye.
So no, you